Sodak 16 Boys Basketball. Brought to you by the Knights Media and Hub City Radio. Back with the head coach, Matthew Rohrbach, and another win, Coach. You head back to the B, 4 straight. Wow. Well, congratulations, 51-42. Scrappy Ipswich Tiger team again.
Yeah, they gave us all we could handle tonight. Oops, sorry.
Go ahead.
Yep, they gave us all we could handle tonight, but credit to the guys. These games are so much emotion fills, these games, and I thought you saw both teams kind of gas out in the second half there a little bit, just because you spend so much energy early just because you're so excited to play. And I really credit just us being able to win a game like this to our bench. I thought, even if you're only in there for 6 or 7 minutes, it really is crucial, and Joey Johnson had one heck of a game.
He did.
Yeah, and Ellis as well. I thought Ellis gave you some incredible minutes throughout that. In fact, I pointed out towards the end of the game, look at who's in the game.
Exactly.
You got three guys off the bench in the game inside the last 4 minutes. Yep. When you would assume that, man, you got your 5 starters and this is do or die. I don't care if you're tired or not. This is it. And
right.
And to have that luxury, that's just amazing.
Yeah, we tried to build our team based on that. If you get tired, then someone else is going to come in and fill your shoes, and just credit to the guys off the bench. They did their job tonight.
Yeah, I gotta tell you that I gave you a little shake here a minute ago, but I can remember when you were a senior, we had a shot to get out of the districts against Langford, and that was one of the hardest moments of my life in basketball was watching you and Sam not
right.
get out of there, because I know your dream was to get to the state tournament, and you guys won the state golf tournament. So I said, well, maybe that'll make up for it. Matt got to the state tournament. It was in golf.
Quite.
So I am so happy for you to get to the state tournament as a coach here and get to experience that and be on the inside and do everything that comes with that. I am just tickled because you deserve it. You've worked so hard as a player and as a coach, and you worked with these guys for years, and Rob and I talked about that. There's so many little twists going on tonight that we can't really talk about, but that's one of them is just what you've done with these kids and to bring this program along. So I'm tickled silly that
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Get to go through that.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those moments where you just get butterflies in your stomach, just kind of just thinking about the path that Aberdeen Christian has taken. Being a program for 14 years now or something like that.
15 years.
15 years, and just where
not being able to get a game scheduled, right?
Exactly.
Remember back in the day,
playing Roslyn 4 times, just because we had to fill basketball games, and just to these moments never get old, and these opportunities, and that was something we talked about, in our huddle just throughout the week. Is these moments are special, whether you score 0 points or you score 20 points. Like this, it's just special to be a part of the relationships and everything it takes to get into this moment.
Let's talk about the game just for a little bit. I thought you talked about how you guys spend so much emotion early in the game, both teams, and you really do. It just takes so much out of you. And I thought you guys started better. You you executed a lot better in your offense. You were patient. You got some layups. You didn't settle for the 3, and you had some really good possessions. And Ipswich just missed shot after shot there. And you, it's not like you jumped out to a 20-point lead, but it built you that little cushion that you had right off the bat, and you just maintained that and built on that the rest of the game. I thought your start was important.
I agree. Yeah, I felt we were emotionally ready and focused, and that was something that I was excited about. Of course, having 5 seniors on the floor makes that pretty easy. It doesn't show out much, but I thought Caden Clark played a good game, because if you probably can't hear up here, but he's calling all the communications, and he's our defensive kind of general. And I thought that stuff doesn't show up on a stat sheet, but I feel like he's crucial for us getting off to good starts.
Well, how long before we cut these nets down? Because you're going to have to get down.
Yeah, you got to.
That's true.
I don't want you to miss that.
I kind of forgot about that moment. I'm wondering. I'm not seeing any ladders, so maybe we're not.
A little ways away.
Yeah.
Little ways away.
I'm not
by
sure.
the way, DeSmit won tonight easily, and I know we were talking about this earlier. Castlewood, was it, Dave? Outlasted Harding County.
They did
just a couple.
Okay.
Just by a couple. Yeah.
So those Castlewood and DeSmit and
Lower Brule
and
looked like
us.
they were running away too.
Okay.
4 of them locked already.
Okay. Oh, so the other games haven't been played yet?
Dave, check it out.
No, they weren't started.
They weren't?
They're probably going now, but there was no updates.
We don't have finals on those.
Gotcha. Yeah. That Harding County game, we thought that was going to be a good one.
Yeah. Is Brother Dave here tonight?
I don't think he made the trip down. He was hoping it was going to be in Webster, because he was going to come then, just a little bit closer to Brookings. But, I don't believe he's here.
It's going to get into the state tournament. What do you know? That's going to be a huge game, Northwestern and Faith.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about Faith? Have you watched them play? Or you think, man, they're
I haven't
better than they are? Or
I haven't
anything
seen
like
them play, and so my only I say Rob's told me a little bit about them, and it sounds like they're for real. I mean, when you only lose one basketball game, you got to be pretty good, I would assume.
Yep.
Well, they have length. I don't know if they have the depth you have. They have length and shooters and agility. We'll see. I think they're for real. This Faith team out west, I really do. But they got Northwestern coming up Thursday.
Yeah. Northwestern coming off a hot win versus Warner, so you never know when shots are going to fall or not fall.
What are the guys? How was their response? Are they just kind of relieved, or does it just feel like another game to them?
That's a good question. I think you're always excited, and then when that moment is over, you're always relieved a little bit, just because there is kind of that target and that pressure on your back. But I thought these kids, they just do such a good job of channeling that and thinking about each other when they're on the court. And when you're playing for more than just yourself, it's kind of easy to maybe put away some of that pressure that builds when you're a rated team in the state.
Viborg Hurley is leading by 1. Wessington, the opponent, late second quarter. So that's a close one there.
Wow, Castlewood by 2. Okay, yeah.
Crazy Horse, DeSmit beat them handily. There's the Lower Brule score.
Yep.
And there's the Castlewood score by 2, as we talked about.
Yeah, I mean, it's March Madness, and you just never know what could happen, and so you got to be locked in for every single basketball game. Be interesting to see if there's any upsets in that.
So far, none. Yeah. So far, none. I thought maybe that Harding Connie could be an upset. I've seen them play. Very quality. Ethan Gregory, I'm curious to see that. They have a young team,
yes.
Matthew.
Yes, and
goodness.
Gregory had a really good shot. They went into overtime a couple times last year.
Yeah.
I can't remember who they were playing, but they, they have that
Daniel Mitchell.
Mitchell, yeah, and I think he had 37 or something last year, and so.
And he's surrounded by sophomores and juniors.
Yeah,
so
you never know. I mean, they might get that upset and get to the state tournament for the first time in a while.
Okay, we'll wrap it up. We'll let you go back downstairs. Yes. They're going to cut nets down. Thank you for coming up again. Congratulations. It's not over. We're going to see you next week and a half or whatever.
Yes,
State
very
tournament.
excited. Appreciate it. Thanks for calling.
All right. Congratulations,
Thank
Matt.
you.
See you, Matt.